Dengler versus Cole, top 16. The winner moves on to the top 8 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And let us change the round to reflect the fact that we are in the top 16. There it is. And there we are, starting off. Dengler versus Cole. And as soon as I set up my board here properly, what do we need? Red and navy. The red bracket and the navy bracket. Tetris redeemed the glass. But anyway, on the left side, it is Dengler, qualified into this tournament with a 1.78 average of 3 and a 90-minute qual. The USA with a PB overall of 5.43 million. That's good for about 14th on the overall high score leaderboard. Was ranked 7th in the most recent Premier poll. Dengler had a streak of 3 semifinals made in a row in 2024, August through October. Was top 4 in CTWC last year. Won the Northeast Regional in 2024 and Classic Tetris Level 12, kind of a meme tournament. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. It's a very serious tournament that starts on Level 12. It's also a 2-time Challenger Circuit winner, a 1-time Futures Circuit winner as well. That is Dengler. Oh, and Dengler defeated who? Dengler defeated Id Kirby in the top 32 to make it here to this top 16. Or not, yeah, not Id, ID Kirby. ID Kirby. I've been saying Id for years, but it's ID Kirby because I thought he told me one time it was Id. But I was probably being memed on as usual. 191 for Dengler, 169 for Cole. And speaking of Cole, well, he's on the right side of your screen. He qualified in with a 1.4 million, seed number 14. He defeated Sodium Overdose in a thrilling match. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Cole has an overall PB of 4.22 million. It's from the USA, has rank. That PB is ranked about 18th on the list. See, now I say about 18th because like sometimes it changes between the time when I make the graphics and like somebody else will PB and push them down or whatever. And people will go, actually, Vandy. So now I don't commit. I just say about. See what you've all done to me. Anyway, Cole was also ranked in the most recent Premier poll as number 9, just behind Dengler, who was tied for 7th with Miles. 293 for Cole, 338 for Dengler. This is the first match we've got where 2 players are ranked in the top 10. Cole was did win a Challenger Circuit last year in February. Also was second in that very same tournament that Dengler won, that CT12 tournament. So this is kind of a rematch of that. If we can ever even approach those heights, I will be glad. Cole was top 16 in CTWC's gold bracket last year. Also was top 4 in multiple regionals, including Oklahoma, Northeast, and Philly. 439 for Dengler, 393 for Cole. Vandy, what's your opinion on the strange correlation between max out players and Disney adults? I didn't know there was such a correlation, so I have no comment because I don't even know if that's true. 463 for Cole, 531 for Dengler. I used to be kind of against the, people getting excited about Disney as adults, but, who cares? Like, why get upset about it? It's a bunch of fives on the screen for Cole. 604 for Dengler. He's on 19. Yeah, I mean, really, we're getting excited about Tetris as an adult. There's the Vits for Dengler on 20. Cole is into 19 at 580. Well, the last, few months on YouTube, I've fallen into a Jenny Nicholson vortex, so she might have radicalized me in favor of Disney adults. 679 for Cole, 660 for Dengler. And we are close in score still. 696 for Dengler, 710 for Cole. Cole with the lead. Behind in lines and about ahead by 20,000 points. Vandy, do you prefer doing things your own way? I always have. I really always have. Ask anybody. Of course, I guess everybody thinks they prefer doing things their own way, right? Nobody thinks like, yeah, no, I just go along with the crowd, do what everybody else does. Nobody really. Everybody thinks they're a maverick. So who knows? 821 for Dengler, 811 for Cole. Tetris Dengler, 858. Cole here fighting 2/3 away up the board. Actually set up for a Tetris here, but no, that's just going to be a triple now. Cole still fighting this down. This is allowing Dengler to establish a lead, really, for the first time in this game. A decent lead. 120,000 points, Dengler. Okay, A57 for Dengler on level 28. 909 for Cole on level 27. Okay, Dengler is into 29. He's at B66 right now. Cole, Tetris is in at 991. He's back by about 170,000 points. Has 5 lines in hand. It's not a lot right now. We are on 29. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. Cole A33, C49 for Dengler. There's a Tetris for Cole, A75. He's trying to get some of this lead back. Level 29 will end with the level super kill screen on level 39. So 29 in increments, but then at same speed. Oh no, Dengler's left side is cut off. We'll see what he can do to chop this down. Is there anything he can do? No. Okay, so he tops out at C65. The target for Cole is C66. He's got time. He's got 50 lines until that level 39 kill screen kicks in. So he's got some time. Tetrises here are worth like about 42,000, something like that. So he's basically 2 Tetrises away. He does not have to get all of it by means of the Tetris. He could get 1 Tetris plus a bunch of singles and doubles and triples, or maybe even all doubles and singles. I mean, he's within 1 Tetris here. Maybe he's kind of halfway sort of setting up. It gets a triple here. Does not want to put himself in a pickle here. I keep saying pickle now. That's my new thing. All right, Cole, C51, 11 lines to go. Just has to have the patience to just finish. And Cole with that, with the expert chase down from Cole at 329 lines, did just enough, had just enough room to do it the way he did it. Cole goes up 1-0 over Dengler with a great clutch chase down. They are both ready. Game number 2. Cole is up 1-0. Danny in chat is just, 80s and 90s reference after 80s and 90s reference. Just nonstop barrage. I'm enjoying it, but it's just like you and me understanding any of this. This is what happens when you get old. Oh. I didn't know that. That's all you relate to. I mean, you can like watch some new shows, listen to some new music, watch new movies, read new books. You can do that. Like, that's a thing that you could actually do. Just saying. That's a thing. And you can have those references after that. But don't do any of those things. All the old stuff is better. It's really all better. I've seen it all. The old stuff is better. $137 for Dengler here in game 2. 120 for Cole. But I guess the new stuff, like, I guess if you're older and then you can watch newer stuff, it doesn't imprint on you in the same way that stuff imprints on you when you're younger. So I guess that makes sense. $253 for Dengler, $179 for Cole. Frodo Dodo says it's a weird coincidence that all the best media ever made just so happened to come out in the formative years of their life. So yeah, that is a coincidence. 248 for Cole. I mean, most of the good stuff came out before I was alive. Tetris Dengler 368, 294 for Cole. Oh, I don't think I raided. I don't think I thanked Yoshi for the raid 21 minutes ago. I don't think I noticed it, but thank you, Yoshi. Appreciate that. So this match will determine the first of our top 8 tableau, and That is exciting. It means we are making progress this month. It seemed like this kind of endless, oh my God, these early matches. Great, but it just seemed like they were taking forever. And like all of a sudden, they're all done. And we had eliminated 32 out of the 64 players in the tournament. So we are now making rapid progress. Okay, Cole had a Tetris well going in the middle of the board, but just ended up bringing it down a bit. Reestablishes it here. I don't think he wants to be stuck in this middle well because it can be expensive pace-wise to stay in this middle well. You end up maintaining 2 stacks. You have to take, burns to keep them both in check. But he's going to move that well over to column 10. 604 for Dengler through 119. So Dengler is kind of on Dengler pace right now. 492 for Cole. A little Z spin for Dengler. Another Tetris Dengler, 633. Giovanni, no one's talking about pizza anymore. Well, we're going to start again. We were waiting for you to come back. $662 for Dengler on 19. Cole is into 19 at 585. So 2 healthy paces. Dengler, especially healthy. Would you say salubrious? Is that the word? I always get that mixed up with, salubrious. There's 2 like high school vocabulary words that I always mix up, and it's salubrious and lugubrious. 694 for Cole. One of them means like, quiet or right? Doesn't it mean like reticent or something? Or does it mean the opposite? Oh, doleful, mournful, not quiet, but yeah, doleful. 877 for Dengler, 753 for Cole. But anyway, I get those 2 mixed up all the time. Don't you? Don't you guys? It's a big problem. $811 for Cole. All right, Tetris Cole, 842. Dengler, a little bit of a slowdown here is going to allow Cole to cut into this lead a little bit. Nice little adjust for Cole. But now just trying to find a long bar when the well is open. Finally does. 880 for Cole. Dengler skimming this board down a little bit. He's working 1 row off the bottom. There's a Tetris for Dengler, A52. Yeah, we always get Giovanni, our resident Italian. Get him really mad when we start talking about pizza as Americans. He's all offended. B21 for Dengler, 903. Oh, he's not offended. He's more bemused. Would you say he's bemused? Tetris for Cole, 974. B63 for Dengler. All right, he's bemused. That's fine. We'll accept it. 1.2 for Dengler. He's on 29. Cole with the max out. He's got 2 more Tetrises available before 29 hits. He's setting up for one of them. There's a Tetris. A48. Dengler is in. C64. He's kind of just singling and doubling here. Just trying to keep scoring to see what kind of entry Cole has into 29. Cole is in at about, well, he's well past the entry now. But he's at 1.1 now on 30. So Dengler with the 200,000 point lead. D is 1.3. B is 1.1. Okay, Dengler needs to get a bar left. He does. I think Cole now sort of singling, doubling, trying to wait out Dengler a little. See if he can get the same thing as game 1. But Dengler trying to prioritize. Both of them really trying to prioritize survival here. At a certain point, one of them is going to have to go for it. Now, here's the thing. Cole is back by 17 lines. So Cole has got lines in hand. It's not enough necessarily to catch Dengler and chase down a 200,000 point lead. It's close, though. Oh, no, Cole. Cole is going to top out at B56, and Dengler is good in game number 2. So both of them playing kind of a game of chicken against each other. Daring each other to Tetris and go aggressive and potentially top out. And really, just Dengler able to survive all that singling and doubling. Dengler ties it up. What was once a best of 5 is now a best of 3. 3-1 Tetris. Did I say that right? Oh my God. Guys, I'm operating on no sleep. 4 hours. Actually, that's a lot of sleep for me, but it's still not right. Still not right. I woke up at like 5 a.m. thinking, oh, I'm going to get another 3 hours of sleep. And it didn't happen. Just couldn't get it going. I didn't want to take my Gwyneth Paltrow gummies because I didn't want to oversleep, which I almost did anyway. Because like I fell back asleep for about 10, 20 minutes. And I thought I had an alarm set. It was a mess. My sleep is a mess. It makes no sense. Arbaro says, Vandy, please sleep. I will try to do it. Arbaro with the $10 contribution to that prize pool, by the way. Arbaro says, join Tetris for the non-pros at tnp.tetris.lol. All right, I will do that. $167 for Cole, $166 for Dengler. Arbaro, can I play in TMP on Nestris.org? It's been out for like 4 days or whatever. It's like, can we play in Masters with Nestris.org? No, not yet. We'll think about it. Yeah, it's hard to wrap my mind around right now because you just gotta wait and see how it all shakes out. What kind of new exploits and game integrity problems arise. Not that the site has any like that, but obviously new ways to sort of exploit things. So that's gonna take time to shake out a little bit. 332 for Dengler. Oh yeah, TMP makes a lot of sense. Well, if I were running, I don't know, does TNP have a prize pool? I don't know. 379 for Cole, 401 for Dengler. And Dengler in trouble. Oh no, Dengler really needs a bar and does not get it until the very end. And Cole is going to top out. Dengler is good in game number 3. Honestly, you just might run TNP entirely on. All right, well, let's start right now. All right, here we go. Okay, we are underway in game number 4. Dengler wants to win this right now. Cole, a dangerous opponent. Of course, everybody in the top 16, no matter how they get there, is a dangerous opponent. But wants to wrap it up right now. Does not want to go to a decider. Cole needs to win this one to force a decider. Dengler's early board, a little adventurous here. Or adventuresome. Either one. In the early goings. Cole having an easy go of it so far. Dengler's board, yeah, you think it, just when you think it's going to improve, it's just not improving too much. But all right, now he's starting to. A bar here will be good for a triple and just to bring this down. He's not out of the woods yet, but well, he's out of the woods, but he's not getting a Tetris there. That's going to be a triple. So right out the gate, Cole really starting out with about an 80,000 point advantage. Vandy, your thoughts on the name Zoop 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 Zoop? I have no issues with that name. I love it. I don't know what it means. All right, Dengler here. Another kind of high-centered little spiry something. But it's going to uncover. Now looking for a bar to just bring this down. Cole with a nice double on the right side to uncover the well. And we are going through a drought. So get out your trouts. Okay, finally a couple of long bars for Dengler and a couple for Cole. 110 Dengler, 227 for Cole. Okay, Cole going to use that long bar to the left to fill out the rest of the board. And Dengler's board getting up very high. In good shape, though, but just a high board. And gets a bar over to bring it down. 211 Dengler. Both players with very high boards. It's just a matter of long bars, quantity, and timing. All right, nice little delayed burn there for Cole. Oh, Dengler with the tucks over there and slides the long bar in, and another one. 328 for Dengler and 349 for Cole. So Dengler, is kind of like tied in score, but ahead in lines. So pace-wise and real-time-wise, Cole is ahead. But Dengler has closed the gap considerably. Now it's Cole with some holes in the stack. Dengler, Tetris, 421. And this little bit of cleanup here is going to allow Dengler to close the gap. All right, Z-spin Dengler. Okay, both players are clean. Cole with the lead by 4,000 and back by 4 lines. So it's about it's very close. $492 Dengler into 19. Cole 3 lines away from 19. Cole 505.19. Dengler Tetris 542 into 20. Cole's left side is a problem. That is going to be a top out for Cole. I don't know how he's going to survive this except by a miracle. And yeah, that is it. Cole, kind of a disappointing game 4. Did not expect it to end in the way that it did with those hangs. And Cole's run is going to end. He had a great matchup in his previous round with Sodium. I mean, a thrilling game and a lot of momentum. But it's going to be Dengler hanging on and taking this match 3-1. So GG's, Cole, you did great. Not so fun at the end, I'm sure. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.